Mabuhay! That's the warm Filipino greeting you'll hear as you step into the vibrant streets of the Philippines, a country famous for its hospitality, colorful traditions, and now, a surprising new twist: robots. Today, we're diving into the fast-moving world of robotics in the Philippines, where innovation is meeting everyday life in the most unexpected ways. This isn't science fiction. Robots are already here, working in hospitals to assist doctors, teaching children in classrooms, and even tending to rice fields alongside hard-working farmers. The Philippine robotic revolution is quietly transforming daily life, solving real problems with clever, accessible technology that's designed for everyone, not just tech experts. We'll see how robots are saving lives during typhoons and natural disasters, helping students in remote villages get a better education, and making everyday chores at home a little bit easier for families. It's a story of Filipino ingenuity, innovation with a purpose, driven by passionate engineers, creative inventors, and curious students who are shaping the future. So grab a calamansi juice, settle in, and imagine yourself on one of over 7,000 islands, where tradition meets technology, and the future is being built right now. We'll meet the machines, the brilliant minds behind them, and discover how these innovations are opening up new opportunities for the country's youth and communities. Don't worry, these robots aren't here to take over, but to lend a helpful hand, making life safer, more convenient, and a little more fun for everyone. Forget the blockbuster movies. The real story of robotics in the Philippines is far more practical, inspiring, and rooted in everyday life. This is about building a better, safer, and more efficient future for everyone, where technology works hand in hand with people. Let's get started and see what the Philippine robotics revolution is all about, because the future is already here, and it's more exciting than you might think. Before we get swept up in the excitement, let's break down what a robot actually is. The word robot might conjure up images of futuristic machines or sci-fi movies, but in reality, robots are all around us, quietly working behind the scenes. They come in all shapes and sizes, from tiny bots that fit in the palm of your hand, to massive machines that tower over factory floors. At its core, a robot is a programmable machine, an obedient assistant that follows instructions without complaint. Unlike regular machines, robots can be reprogrammed to do different tasks, making them incredibly versatile. They can work alone or alongside humans, and they never get tired or bored. Every robot is made up of three main parts: sensors, which act as its eyes and ears, a brain, usually a computer or microcontroller, and actuators, its muscles that move parts or perform actions. These components work together to help the robot interact with the world around it. Sensors gather information from the environment, the brain processes this data and makes decisions, and actuators carry out the chosen actions over and over in a rapid loop. This cycle allows robots to respond to changes and adapt to new situations, even in real time. From the powerful arms that assemble cars in factories to the Mars rovers exploring distant planets, all robots operate on these basic principles. Whether they're working on Earth or millions of kilometers away, the same logic applies. There's no magic involved, just smart engineering, clever programming, and a lot of creativity. Engineers and inventors are constantly pushing the boundaries of what robots can do. Robots are tools, designed to do tasks that are too dangerous, repetitive, or precise for humans. They can handle toxic chemicals, lift heavy objects, or assemble tiny electronics with perfect accuracy. Whether it's assembling cars, exploring the inside of an active volcano, or performing delicate experiments in a laboratory, robots follow the same logic: sense, think, act. This simple cycle is what makes them so powerful and reliable. In the Philippines, these machines are being put to work in ways that are both practical and transformative. They're helping farmers grow more food, assisting doctors in hospitals, and even supporting disaster response teams. Now that we know what makes a robot tick, let's see how they're changing lives across the country. From industry to healthcare, education to community service, robots are becoming an essential part of daily life. Ready to meet the real stars of the show? The robots themselves are about to take center stage, and their stories are just beginning. Let's jump into the world of Philippine robotics. From cutting-edge labs to school science fairs, innovation is happening everywhere. From classrooms to disaster zones, these machines are making a difference. They're inspiring the next generation and saving lives when it matters most. It's time to see them in action. Onward to the incredible world of robots in the Philippines. Let's step into the hospital where robotics is making a life-saving impact. From the moment you walk in, you can see the difference. Telepresence robots now connect patients in remote areas with top specialists in Manila. No long journeys required. These robots are equipped with high-definition cameras and microphones, allowing doctors to conduct thorough examinations and consultations. These screen-on-wheels let doctors consult and check on patients in real time, bridging the urban-rural healthcare gap. This technology ensures that even those in the most isolated areas receive the same level of care as those in the city. In surgery, robotic-assisted systems give surgeons greater precision, leading to smaller incisions and faster recoveries. These advanced systems translate a surgeon's hand movements into smaller, more precise actions inside the patient's body. Robots also handle vital but repetitive tasks like disinfecting rooms with UV light, making hospitals safer for everyone. These robots can work around the clock, ensuring that every corner of the hospital is thoroughly cleaned. Automated pharmacy and lab robots sort medications and analyze samples quickly and accurately, reducing errors and speeding up results. This automation allows pharmacists and lab technicians to focus on more complex tasks that require human expertise. By taking over these tasks, robots free up healthcare workers to focus on patient care. This means more time for doctors and nurses to interact with patients, providing the human touch that is so essential in healthcare. It's a quiet revolution, but one that's making healthcare more efficient, accessible, and safe. The integration of robotics is transforming the way hospitals operate, leading to better outcomes for patients. The future of Philippine healthcare is being built by humans and robots, working side by side. This collaboration is paving the way for a new era in medical care, where technology and human expertise come together to save lives. Let's see where else these machines are making a difference. Next, stop, the classroom. Now, let's visit the classroom where robotics is transforming education. Robotics kits in STEM classes let students build and program their own robots, turning abstract concepts into hands-on learning. This sparks creativity, problem-solving, and critical thinking skills for the future. Mobile tech labs and robot-on-a-bus programs bring these opportunities to remote communities, making education more equitable. Telepresence robots connect specialist teachers with students in underserved schools. AI-powered assistants help teachers with grading and admin, freeing them to focus on inspiring students. By 2025, circuits and code are joining chalk and blackboards, creating dynamic, interactive classrooms. The next generation of Filipino innovators is learning by doing. Let's see how robots are helping in times of crisis. The Philippines faces frequent typhoons, earthquakes, and eruptions, but robots are stepping up in disaster response. Drones with cameras and thermal sensors quickly map disaster zones, spot survivors, and guide rescue teams, without risking human lives. Rugged ground robots crawl through rubble, searching for trapped people and detecting hazards. These machines act as the eyes and ears of rescuers, making dangerous missions safer and more effective. After disasters, robots clear debris and deliver supplies to isolated communities. Filipino engineers are customizing these technologies for local challenges, building resilience and saving lives. It's innovation with a purpose, protecting communities when it matters most. The robotic revolution isn't just about convenience, it's about survival. Now let's see how robots are making everyday life easier. Meet your new mechanical mates. Robots aren't just for hospitals and disaster zones, they're popping up in daily life too. In malls, friendly infobots help shoppers find stores and deals. Restaurants and hotels are testing robotic waiters and delivery bots, letting staff focus on personal service. Cleaning robots polish floors in airports and offices, and robotic vacuums are becoming common at home. Smart home systems, robotics in disguise, let you control lights, AC, and security with your voice or phone. As prices drop, more task-specific robots will join Filipino households, making life easier, one automated chore at a time. The future is arriving quietly and efficiently. The Philippine robotic revolution is powered by local talent, not just imported tech. Universities like De La Salle, UP, and Mapua are hotbeds of robotics research, with students building agri-tech drones and autonomous farm helpers. The Department of Science and Technology funds projects and competitions, turning student ideas into real-world solutions. Local companies like Advanced World Systems are developing robotics software and hardware, proving Filipino innovation can compete globally. These homegrown heroes are the true engine of progress. From university labs to tech firms, Filipino creativity is shaping the future. The robotic revolution is uniquely Filipino, built for local needs by local minds. Let's weigh the pros and cons of this technological leap. Robotics brings huge benefits: precision, safety, and efficiency in everything from manufacturing to medicine. Robots take on dangerous, dull, or dirty jobs, freeing people for more creative work. The industry creates high-skilled jobs and boosts the economy, making the Philippines more competitive. But there are challenges. Job displacement is a real concern, especially in sectors like manufacturing and agriculture. The solution? Invest in retraining and upskilling, so people can work alongside robots, not be replaced by them. High costs and infrastructure gaps could widen inequality if not addressed. Data privacy and security are also crucial as robots become more connected. The key is thoughtful planning, ensuring the benefits reach everyone, not just a few. With the right approach, robotics can drive progress and prosperity. The future depends on how we manage this transition. Let's look ahead to what's next. The robotic horizon awaits. Looking ahead, robotics in the Philippines is set to accelerate. Expect smarter healthcare tools, immersive learning with VR and robotics, and the rise of smart cities powered by connected devices. Imagine autonomous electric jeepneys navigating Manila's streets, science fiction turning real. The real game changer? Homegrown Filipino talent, designing solutions for local and global challenges. The next generation of engineers and entrepreneurs will shape the future of robotics here and beyond. The story of Philippine robotics is just beginning, built one circuit and one idea at a time. If you enjoyed this journey, hit like and subscribe for more. Got questions or ideas for future robots? Drop them in the comments. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. Cheerio!